What's up? Brian Tong here, and I'm still ramping up to release my all-new weekly show, my tech show, my Apple show, but this is the place to be. It's my new home to subscribe to all my videos. Now, when big Apple news happens, we still want to talk about it, and that's what I'm here for, to break it down. Now, there's been multiple reports that Apple's iPhone production is slowing down and sales of the iPhone X aren't doing as well as Apple hoped for, but Apple's earnings sure are not showing that. Tim Cook and friends announced record-breaking numbers for Apple's second fiscal quarter with revenue of $61.1 billion and a net profit of $13.8 billion. Apple sold 52.2 million iPhones compared to 50.8 in the same quarter last year. iPad sales, they were up 9.1 million compared to 8.9 last year, while Macs slightly dipped to 4.1 million versus 4.2 million last year. And Apple, they never break down iPhone sales by individual model. The average selling price of an iPhone this quarter, though, was $728, which is down from $796 last quarter, which most likely means less iPhone Xs were sold overall, resulting in the average selling price dropping. But then Cook came back and said, customers choose iPhone X more than any other iPhone each week in the March quarter, just as they did following its launch in the December quarter. So bottom line, iPhone X is still their top seller, and I don't think they're really worrying about it. Now, he also used this Super Bowl metaphor to explain iPhone X sales, and he said, I think it's one of those things where a team wins a Super Bowl. Maybe you want them to win with a few more points, but it's a Super Bowl winner, and that's how we feel about it. And I guess I can relate to that when I think about my Golden State Warriors who have destroyed the San Antonio Spurs, and now we're like 2 games away from disposing of the New Orleans Pelicans before we obliterate the Houston Rocket ships and then capture our 3rd title in 4 years. Am I getting ahead of myself? Absolutely. Now, Tim Cook also dropped a hint for this year's iPhone, saying that they will continue to provide different iPhones to meet different customer needs. And that's for all my peeps who want a larger screen iPhone X that either wear really big pants or own a man purse. And you know who you are, man purse guys. Yeah, I know. Now, Apple's other products category, which includes the Apple Watch, Apple TV, and HomePod, but are never broken down individually, brought in $3.95 billion in revenue. That's up from $2.85 last year. So yes, you know what? Really, there's like nothing to see here. Apple looks like they're doing just fine. But one product that won't be part of their future anymore, Apple is getting out of the wireless network business and officially announced they will no longer be making any more airport wireless routers, including the Airport Express and Airport Extreme and Airport Time Capsule. So don't go buying one unless you want this really cool paperweight or you're this collector that wants to add one to your personal collection because you just can't control yourself. So, in honor of the airport line, we just like to take a moment to remember the Apple Airport family. That's a tough one. All right, there you go, guys and gals. That's the latest from Apple. Now, you know what? I'll continue to do these before we drop a weekly show in about a month. So just stick here. You can subscribe to my new home. It's right here. It's my YouTube channel, and follow along for, guess what? Everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. Peace.